Welcome to Discovery Dynamics. Get ready for 30 fascinating facts to spark your curiosity and uncover the extraordinary in the everyday. Let's dive in. Deep in the Amazon rainforest lies a river that's literally boiling. Known as the Boiling River, or Shanade-Mpishka, it reaches temperatures up to 90 degrees Celsius 194 degrees Fahrenheit. The heat comes from geothermal activity deep underground, not the sun. The waters are so hot that they can burn anyone who enters. Local tribes believe the river has healing powers, making it sacred to them. It's one of the only places in the world where a river boils right in the middle of the jungle. We are often surprised when we hear our own voice because it sounds different than we expect. When we speak, sound travels through the bones in our skull, which gives our voice a fuller, deeper tone. This is called bone conduction, and it makes our voice sound richer to ourselves. However, when we hear a recording, we're only hearing the sound that travels through the air, not through our bones. This causes our voice to sound higher-pitched and thinner compared to how we hear it internally. The mismatch between the voice we hear in our head and the one others hear is why it feels strange or surprising to listen to ourselves. The pleasant smell that comes from freshly cut grass is due to a combination of natural chemicals that the grass releases when it's damaged. When you mow or cut grass, it releases green leaf volatiles, which are a group of organic compounds produced by plants in response to physical injury. These compounds are part of the plant's defense mechanism, signaling distress and helping to ward off pests or attract predators that might help protect it. An interesting fact about Taylor Swift is that she reportedly insured her legs for a whopping $40 million. This move was made in case of any injury that could affect her ability to perform, especially considering her career involves a lot of dancing, performing, and public appearances. Taylor's legs, known for their long and slender appearance, have become one of her signature features, and insuring them reflects the high value she places on her physical well-being as an entertainer. The sun makes our skin darker by stimulating the production of melanin, which helps protect it from UV rays. This is why we often get a tan after spending time in the sun. However, the sun has the opposite effect on our hair. Instead of making it darker, UV rays can cause hair to become lighter and lose its natural color over time. Sun exposure can also dry out the hair, making it more brittle and prone to damage. The Great Blue Hole is a massive underwater sinkhole off the coast of Belize, famous for its stunning beauty in mysterious depths. It measures over 1,000 feet in diameter and about 400 feet deep, making it one of the largest of its kind in the world. This natural wonder is part of the Belize Barrier Reef, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and is known for its crystal-clear waters, home to diverse marine life. An interesting fact about MyPlate, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Healthy Eating Guide, is that it divides your plate into 5 food groups: fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy, to promote a balanced diet. The guide emphasizes portion control, with half of your plate recommended to be filled with fruits and vegetables for a nutrient-rich meal. It also encourages healthier choices, such as opting for whole grains over refined grains and selecting lean protein sources. Unlike previous food pyramids, MyPlate offers a simpler, visual way to understand how to structure meals for better nutrition. Snow is surprisingly silent because of the way its structure absorbs sound. When snow falls, its individual flakes have a unique, open structure that creates a large amount of air space between them. These tiny air pockets help to trap and absorb sound waves, preventing them from traveling through the snow as easily as they would through solid surfaces. As a result, the snow acts like a natural soundproofing material, muffling ambient noise. The ring finger is often used for blood collection because it's surprisingly practical and comfortable. Unlike the more sensitive thumb or index finger, the ring finger has less nerve sensitivity, making the process less painful. It's also less frequently used in daily tasks, so it doesn't interfere as much during the procedure. The blood flow in the ring finger is generally good, which helps in getting an adequate sample. Interestingly, the ring finger's relative inactivity means it's less likely to cause discomfort or accidental movement during the blood draw. As we get older, time seems to pass more quickly, and there's a psychological reason behind it. When you're young, each year feels like a significant chunk of your life, but as you age, it becomes a smaller fraction, making time feel faster. The more routine and predictable life becomes, the less memorable it feels, and our brain struggles to distinguish one day from another. We also experience fewer new or exciting things as we grow older, which makes the passage of time seem less noticeable. The Mercedes-Benz logo features a silver, three-pointed star enclosed in a circle, symbolizing the brand's commitment to excellence. Each point of the star represents the brand's ambition to dominate land, sea, and air, reflecting its roots in automobile, aviation, and marine engineering. The logo traces its origins back to the late 19th century, when pioneers Carl Benz and Gottlieb Daimler merged their companies to create the brand. The average adult spends about 30 to 45 hours a month in the bathroom. That's like a whole day and a half each month just for showering, grooming, and, of course, using the toilet. If you add in some extra time for relaxing baths or skincare routines, that number could go even higher. An intriguing detail about nails is that fingernails grow faster than toenails. This difference in growth rate is primarily due to the increased blood flow to the fingers, which helps stimulate nail growth. Fingernails are also more exposed to daily activities, which can encourage their faster development, while toenails are often protected by shoes, limiting exposure and growth. The growth of nails can be influenced by factors such as age, diet, and overall health, with nails often growing more quickly in younger individuals. A surprising fact about gravity is that we are actually slightly taller during the day than at night. This happens because, throughout the day, the force of gravity compresses the cartilage in our spine as we stand and move around. By the end of the day, the cumulative pressure causes a slight decrease in height. However, when we sleep, lying down allows the spine to decompress and regain its natural length, making us a little taller in the morning. Redheads are more likely to have a higher pain tolerance compared to people with other hair colors. This is due to a gene mutation that not only gives them their red hair but also affects how their body processes pain. Studies suggest that redheads might need more anesthesia for surgery or dental procedures to feel the same effects as individuals with other hair colors. So, their unique genetic makeup influences both their appearance and their pain response. The high-tech arms race is a modern-day competition where nations vie to develop the most advanced military technologies. Innovations like artificial intelligence, hypersonic missiles, and autonomous drones are at the forefront, revolutionizing how wars could be fought in the future. Countries are racing to stay ahead of one another, knowing that whoever controls the most powerful tech will hold a significant strategic advantage. The fastest pit stops in Formula One can take as little as 2 to 3 seconds. During these lightning-fast stops, the crew changes all 4 tires, refuels the car, and makes minor adjustments. Precision and teamwork are essential, with each crew member performing their task in perfect synchronization. Despite their high speeds and powerful engines, Formula One cars are incredibly lightweight, weighing around 1,630 pounds including the driver. The S on Superman's chest isn't just a letter, it's a symbol of hope in his native Kryptonian language. In some versions of the story, it's a symbol that represents his family's crest or the legacy of his planet. When Superman was first introduced, he could only leap tall buildings in a single bound. It wasn't until later that his powers expanded to include flight, super strength, heat vision, and more, making him the incredibly powerful hero we know today. The idea that breakfast is the most important meal of the day has been widely promoted, but the truth is a bit more nuanced. While eating a nutritious breakfast can provide energy and improve concentration throughout the morning, it's not necessarily essential for everyone. Research suggests that some people may feel just as energized and focused without breakfast, especially if they practice intermittent fasting or have a later eating schedule. A fascinating fact about the word okay is that it has a surprisingly complex and debated history. One popular theory is that it originated in the 1830s in the United States as a humorous abbreviation for all correct, a misspelling of all correct that was used as a joke in a Boston newspaper. The term caught on quickly and spread across the country, eventually becoming a standard part of the English language. Did you know that the moon once had its own atmosphere? Early in its history, the moon likely had a much thicker atmosphere, possibly formed by volcanic activity. Over billions of years, however, it gradually lost most of this atmosphere due to its small size and lack of a magnetic field. Today, the moon still has a very thin exosphere, composed mainly of hydrogen, neon, and helium, but it's so sparse that it's almost imperceptible. Stars appear to twinkle in the night sky due to a phenomenon called stellar scintillation, which is caused by turbulence in Earth's atmosphere. As starlight travels through the atmosphere, it passes through layers of air with varying temperatures and densities, which bends and refracts the light in different directions. This causes the light from the star to shift in color and intensity, creating the twinkling effect we see from Earth. Dust in your home is made up of a variety of particles, most of which come from everyday activities and materials inside your house. A major contributor is dead skin cells, as humans shed millions every day, making up a significant portion of household dust. Pet dander, including fur, skin flakes, and saliva, also adds to the mix if you have pets. Pollen from plants and trees, especially in warmer months, gets carried indoors and settles as part of the dust. It's true that you can't swallow and breathe at the same time, and this is because of the way your body is designed to protect your airway. When you swallow, a small flap of tissue called the epiglottis closes off your windpipe to prevent food or liquid from entering your lungs. At the same time, your breathing muscles are temporarily paused to allow for safe swallowing. This process is a protective mechanism to avoid choking and ensure that air goes into the lungs while food and drink go down the esophagus. Once swallowing is complete, the epiglottis opens again, allowing you to breathe. A surprising fact about cortisol is that while it's often linked to stress and anxiety, it plays an essential role in helping the body respond to threats by increasing energy and sharpening focus. This fight or flight response is vital for dealing with immediate challenges, as cortisol boosts your alertness and memory. However, chronic stress can lead to consistently high cortisol levels, which have negative effects on your health, including memory problems and a weakened immune system. A fascinating aspect of opera is that the first operas were created in Italy during the late 16th century as a way to revive ancient Greek drama, blending music and theater. The term opera itself means work in Italian, reflecting the collaborative nature of the art form, which brings together composers, singers, musicians, and designers. Opera is also known for its use of different vocal ranges, such as soprano, mezzo-soprano, tenor, and bass, which each bring unique qualities to the performance. A fun fact about the Kansas City Chiefs is that they were the first team in NFL history to wear home uniforms in Super Bowl I. Although they lost the game to the Green Bay Packers, it marked a key moment in NFL history. The team's mascot, KC Wolf, is famous for his entertaining antics and has become a beloved figure among fans. More recently, the Chiefs, led by quarterback Patrick Mahomes, won Super Bowl 54 and have become one of the most exciting teams in the league. The femur is the longest and strongest bone in the human body, located in the thigh, extending from the hip to the knee. It plays a crucial role in supporting the body's weight and facilitating movement, such as walking, running, and standing. The femur connects the pelvis to the lower leg and forms key joints, including the hip joint at the top and the knee joint at the bottom. Despite its strength, the femur can be broken, and it often requires surgical intervention for full recovery due to its importance in mobility. Watermelon is made up of about 92% water, making it one of the most hydrating fruits you can eat. Despite being mostly water, watermelon is rich in vitamins A, C, and B6, and also contains antioxidants like lycopene, which has been linked to heart health. Interestingly, the rind of a watermelon, often discarded, is also edible and packed with nutrients, including citrulline, an amino acid that can help improve blood flow. Probiotics are live microorganisms, often referred to as good bacteria, that provide health benefits when consumed in adequate amounts. They help balance the gut microbiome by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and suppressing harmful microorganisms. Probiotics are most commonly found in fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and sauerkraut, as well as in supplement form. Thanks for watching Discovery Dynamics. If you enjoyed these fascinating facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to join us for more amazing discoveries. See you next time.